Are you looking for a snack that'll satisfy that sweet tooth without blowing your bites or points for the day? I think I might have a few options for you coming up next. Hello and welcome to my kitchen. My name is Roy. I'm a home cook, an amateur baker, and I am sharing on this channel recipes, whether they're mine or someone else's, that have helped me to lose over 125 pounds. Now today you'll see I'm not on that side of the counter because I'm trying something new, something that I'm calling a short and series. And I'm hoping to make this a regular feature where I do little short snacks, side dishes, things like that, to give you ideas for something quick and something easy. So today what I'm going to do is offer you some of the things that I've eaten as far as snacks on the sweet side, and give you those options that you can look into. Now everything I talk about today I will have listed in the description box below with a link leading to where you can purchase them. Typically I've gone to their website to try to find one of those find a store links, and if I've been able to, I have that linked so you can find it at a local store. If I haven't been able to do that, I've either gone to their website, to Amazon, or to both, but you can probably do a Google search on your own and find other places that you can buy these things. Now I'm going to do these in sections. The first section is going to be beverages. I have just a few things there that I'd like to talk about. And the first of the beverages, or beverage related items, is skinny syrups. Jordan skinny syrups, and there'll be some images of those here along with the bites. Now they are great for adding flavor to things. They're like a syrup that you can add to your coffee, to milk, to water. There is even a recipe that I found on their website that I may show during one of these short and sweet episodes, where you can make a milkshake that is 0 bites. So there are other options for using the skinny syrups. I've seen people put them in their overnight oats, in their oatmeal, just regular oatmeal, in their Greek yogurt to add a little flavor there. So there are a lot of options, and if you check out their website, they do have some recipes listed there. Just one word of caution: be aware of the keto syrups that they have listed there. Because they're keto, they may have bites. I think the ones that I've checked were usually about 1 bite an ounce, but you just want to double check, make sure you're not getting a keto. You want the skinny syrup, not the keto version. A lot of times you can find some Jordan skinny syrups at TJ Maxx or Marshall's, and for some reason they're much cheaper than they are on their website. I think you can also get them at Amazon, but at Marshall's and TJ Maxx, it's like $4 for a bottle. On their website, it's like $6 or $7 a bottle. The benefit to going to their website, which I have ordered from their website, is that you get a larger variety of flavors that they don't have at TJ Maxx or Marshall's, or even Amazon. So it would be a great idea to check out their website and at least see what they have to offer, see what you can find out at the stores. And if you can't find the ones you really want, go back to the website and check them out there. The next thing I'm going to talk about are drink mixes, sugar-free drink mixes, which I've been using a lot to make sure I get my water in, but I also use them for other things. And here are a few different options. Now these are 0 bites, so you don't have to worry about adding any bites or points to whatever you're drinking or eating. I don't like things too overwhelmingly sweet, and if you put these into a bottle, like a 16-ounce bottle, to me they're too sweet, so I use a half a packet in each one rather than using the whole thing. Now, if I have a big container, I will use the whole packet, but typically I will only use half of it for about 16 to 20 ounces. And the last thing in the beverage column that I'm going to discuss is Swiss Miss Reduced Calorie Hot Cocoa Mix. Now, this is 1 bite or 1 point for an envelope. Be careful of picking up the no sugar added, assuming that's got to be great on bites or points. It's not. For some reason, the reduced calorie is 1 bite per envelope. The no sugar added is 4 bites per envelope. So you just want to be careful, make sure you're getting the correct one, scan it at the store, and also double check to make sure that when you scan something that the bites or points are coming up correctly, because I have found a few items that were off a little bit, like the calories were different. Maybe they reformulated something since the app picked up that item, so you just want to double check sometimes to make sure that you're getting an accurate reading. Now, for the hot cocoa mix, which it's summertime, this is not the season perhaps, but if you're like me and you like a mocha, what I will do is take 1/3 of a packet, which is about 3 grams, and I will add that to my morning coffee to make a little mocha, along with a little of the Jordan Skinny syrups to, you know, bump up the flavor in, like I have a mint chocolate chip. If I want to add some of that, but wanted more of the mocha flavor, I will add that. So that is a great option if you're a hot cocoa fan like I am. And it doesn't have to be winter to have hot cocoa. And you can also flavor that hot cocoa, not just when you mix it with coffee, but you can also flavor it with some of those Jordan Skinny syrups. Okay, the next category that I'm going to cover is candies. If you have a sweet tooth, you most likely like some candy. And the first one that I'm going to discuss is Smart Sweets, which is one of the first treats that I found when I started this weight loss journey. If you like Sour Patch Kids, Swedish Fish, gummy bears, that kind of thing, even they now have licorice, and they just started with lollipops. So if you like that kind of thing, you can check out their website. You can also find them in stores. Usually not the full range of items that they have, but I have found them in my local supermarket. So you can check there and see. There are 3 bites for a package, which for candy is very good and it's very satisfying. Now, similar to Smart Sweets is a new one that I recently found called Pink Panda Candy. Same bites, 3 bites for a package. And they, at this point, I've only found 2 different flavors. One is like a sour candy and the other one's more like a jujube kind of candy, the chewy candy, not so much as gummy bears, but more like the dots or the jujubes. Has a little texture to them, but those are very good as well. And it's a great company. Their candy is gluten-free if that's an issue. It is also vegan if that matters to you, and they donate 1% of their revenue to charity. They have, at this point on their website, 4 charities. I believe you can choose which one you'd like the money to go to. The next one is sugar-free Jolly Ranchers. As a kid, I always loved Jolly Ranchers. My favorites were always the green apple and the watermelon. And you can comment below what your favorite Jolly Rancher flavor is if you have one. Now, these sugar-frees taste very similar to the original. It's very difficult to tell the difference. And they are 0 bites for one, if you can manage to eat just one. And they are 1 bite for up to 5. So really not bad, and you can say throughout the day, have a little candy with you that you can just throw in your mouth if you need a little something. Now my next find is sugar-free red vines. Now I found them locally at Walgreens, and Walgreens are all over the country, so you may find them at your Walgreens. I've only been able to find the red cherry version, but I'm looking for the black licorice, which I have not been able to find yet, but I am going to be on the lookout. Now they come up when you scan them as 3 bites for 7 red vines, and they're probably about this big. What I usually do is I only take 3 for 1 bite or point. If I have 3 more, that's still only 2 bites, and you can go up to 9 for the full 3 bites. I don't know why it stops at 7 and records it there, but you can have up to 9 for 3 bites. Related to that, and I haven't tried these yet, I'm looking for them, is sugar-free Twizzlers. And those come up as 2 bites for 4, but they look more like the longer licorice, so that may be why. I have not tried those yet, but I am looking for them. So if anyone finds them, and especially if you're in Massachusetts, let me know in the comments where you found them, because I am on the lookout. Now, similar to the Jolly Ranchers, there are sugar-free Werther's candies, the caramels, hard caramels. Now they will come up as 0 bites for 1 and 1 bite for up to 5, just like the Jolly Ranchers. And that's another thing you can have on hand throughout the day if you just need a little something. They have the regular caramel, they have a chocolate caramel, and they have Paul's favorite, the coffee caramel. So that's a great option to have in your pocket or your purse if you need a quick little sugary treat, and it'll last for a little while unless you chew them like I end up doing, and they're really very good. And the last one is not really a candy, although they do have candies, is the Lily's chips. Now I will sometimes snack on them. You get 14 grams of them. I do weigh them out, but they have, I think on the package, the serving is, I want to say 24, but I'm not positive. I will check and leave that listed here below. But they also do have candy bars. They have peanut butter cups, I believe. They have other things, but the candy bars, I was hoping were a little lower in bites. I think they start off at like 1 ounce for maybe 4 bites, and they can go up to 8 or more, depending on what flavor you're getting. So just because it's sugar-free doesn't mean it's completely bite-friendly, but the Lily's chips, I will add them to my yogurt in the morning. I will add them to oatmeal to get a little melty creaminess in there. So there are other things to do with them, and sometimes I do just snack on them, which is why I included them here in the candy section. The next section is snacks, and the first one is Fiber 1 bars and Protein 1 bars. Now you want to check, because not all of the bars are going to be the same bites. I usually get the ones that say on the package 70 calorie. It's usually right there in the front for the fiber one. For the protein one, it'll say 90 calories. And those bars are each 2 bites or 2 points. And they're very good, very satisfying. And it gives you that chew, it gives you the chocolate, depending on what you're getting. And they are really very good. So I would definitely recommend looking into the fiber one or the protein one. But again, just be aware of scanning them, don't assume every fiber one or every protein one is going to be the same bites. Okay, another bar that I really enjoyed is Built Bars, and you may have heard of these. They've been all over Instagram and Facebook. And I've been having these for a while. They have a variety of flavors. And I will say, early on, they were good, but they've really improved the recipe, and they are much better than they were. And they were good to begin with, but they are much better. And they have a good variety of flavors. Typically, I get them through their website. I'm not sure if there is another way to get them. You may be able to get them, I think, through Amazon, so you can check there. I'm not sure how much of a savings that'll be for you, if there will be a savings, because I found lately, ever since quarantine, Amazon's prices haven't been the best compared to other places. So it's just something, an alternative to look into. Now the Built Bars are typically 3 to 5 bites or points. They have a base core set of flavors that you will find, but then they periodically come out with special flavors, like they had one recently that was Sweet Fire, spicy chocolate bar, and that was very good. They just recently, because it was their birthday, they came out with a birthday cake, which is also very good. And I know different people, I think D from Dish with D has a code. Okay, another thing I've been enjoying since the beginning of all this, and it goes with sweet or savory, but I'm focused right now on the sweet, is rice cakes. I usually get the Quaker, but the store brands are usually the same bites. They just seem to crumble a little bit more easily, but you know, it goes with the territory. They have apple cinnamon rice cakes, caramel, chocolate. They have other flavors. There's one, I think honey nut, I found in a different brand, Ludenberg, I think it is. I think I'll have a picture of that here. And those are very good, and I don't just eat them as they are. What I will do is put on some of the chocolate hummus, and if you can't find that in the stores, I know Dish with D does have a recipe for that on her blog. And a little fat-free whipped cream, which you can have, which is another one of my items that will be listed under desserts. And sometimes I'll just do just the whipped cream. Sometimes I'll do one of my flavored cream cheeses. Like I just posted one on my blog for chocolate cream cheese, and I posted one just recently for apple cinnamon cream cheese, which is great on the caramel rice cake. And I already had one on there for pumpkin. Anyway, so rice cakes are a great option, and you can have a little variety with them. You don't have to eat them just as dry rice cakes. Now this next one I got from my friend Bree, Balancing Life with Bree, and it's for jumbo snacks. They have Tiger Paws, which is like Frosted Flakes flavored, but they're big paws. They have Apple Jacks. They have Corn Pops, which I know Bree is not a fan of. I didn't mind them too much. And did I say Apple Jacks? And Fruit Loops. Anyway, they also now have one for Cinnabon cinnamon rolls. I have not been able to find them here in Massachusetts, at least near me. So I'm hoping that someone maybe knows where they can be found in this area. So if you do, let me know in the comments below. But those come in little pouches, and they are 2 bites each. Very satisfying little snack to just sit there and watch TV and have your little snack, which also has a bit of nostalgia in it from those sweet cereals you used to eat as a kid, or at least I did, which is how I got into my problems, but that's beside the point. The next one is Better in Peanut Butter. It's, I found it in a local supermarket, Shaw's. I can't find it everywhere. I did find it on Amazon in a 3-pack. And there is a low sodium, a regular, a chocolate, a banana, which I haven't been able to try yet, and I did find that one on Amazon. I just haven't ordered it yet. And there was one listed, and this may have stopped. They may have discontinued this one, but I saw one for maple bacon. So if anyone actually finds maple bacon or knows what happened to it, let me know, because on their website it's no longer listed. Just the 4 regular, low sodium, chocolate, and banana are listed there. So they may have discontinued the maple bacon, which is too bad because it sounds like something I'd definitely like to try. Now, regular peanut butter is 6 bites or points for 2 tablespoons. The better than peanut butter is 3 bites for 2 tablespoons. And it's very tasty. Just one word of caution. I did not read the label the first time I opened it. You should refrigerate this. And I did not. So I went to get some one day and it had gotten moldy because I had not refrigerated it. But as long as you refrigerate it, it stays fresh for a while, and it's really very tasty. So it's a good alternative to some of the higher point peanut butters. And the last one in this snacks category, I wasn't really sure where to put it. So I added it here because I had the rice cakes here, and this is the dessert hummus. It is, lately I've only been able to find the chocolate. For a while, they had a salted caramel, they had a birthday cake, they had all sorts of varieties. Now suddenly I'm only seeing the chocolate, so I'm afraid the other ones have fallen to the wayside. I was in Aldi the other day and I did find some that were drink related, mudslide flavored, strawberry daiquiri. I don't remember the other ones, but those were in Aldi. I didn't buy them, I didn't try them. But theirs were 3 bites for 2 tablespoons. Joseph's, which I sometimes get because I can't find the other one, is also 3 bites for 2 tablespoons. But the Tribe, if you can find Tribe dark chocolate hummus, I believe it is, that's only 2 bites for 2 tablespoons. So it's definitely worth looking into, and it gives you some variety. You can put them on some crackers, you can put it on toast, you can dip little graham crackers in it, you can do all sorts of things. They're really very good. And I know the idea of hummus and sweet might not seem like it goes together, but it's really very good. And again, check out Dish with Dee. She has quite a few different hummus recipes, like a carrot cake hummus. I know she's got a chocolate. I don't remember the other ones, but she has quite a few for you to look into. So go check those out, and they're probably better on bites or points, just saying. Okay, and the last category is going to be desserts. Now, one of my guilty pleasures, especially in summertime, is ice cream. My favorite of the ones I've tried is Nick's ice cream. And it's spelled, well, you'll see a picture of them up here. And those are usually 2 to 3 bites per serving, which is about, I think, usually half a cup. And those are very tasty. I really enjoy those a lot. They have a great wide range of flavors like pistachio, chocolate peanut butter. I mean, they have quite a few varieties, and everyone I've tasted, I've really enjoyed. So look for Nick's. I know that a lot of supermarkets have them, and they also have a website where you can order shipped to your home. It looks like you're ordering a big bunch of them. I'm not sure I could fit 12 in my freezer if that was what I was seeing. But I also am not sure, especially in summer, of having ice cream shipped to my house. I'm sure they would put some freezer bags in there, you know, those little ice packs, but I'm not sure how well that would travel. So, but they're usually at a lot of local supermarkets, so you can check those out. Another ice cream is, there's Enlightened, and there's Halo Top. And you may have found those along your weight loss journey as well. Those tend to be about 2 to 8 bites per serving. And one word of warning, just like with the Jordan skinny syrups, be careful of the keto flavors, because keto is not watching fats and creams and that kind of thing. Those are going to be much higher in bites than you'd expect. Although I think I did find one that was actually lower, and I can't remember what it was. Sorry. But anyways, look into those if you can't find Nick's, or if you're not a fan of Nick's. Enlightened and Halo Top are other options. Now, while I'm on that subject, they both have bar options. They tend to be a little high, some of them. Again, just scan them and check. But I know Halo Top has some minis, which I believe, if I remember correctly, were 2 bites. They had like a strawberry and a few other flavors, mint chocolate chip, I think. So look into those as well. And on the subject of bars, my favorite bars are Yasso Greek yogurt bars. Those are hands down my favorite as far as bars go. Now they range anywhere from 3 to 6 bites, depending on the bar, depending on the flavors. And they're very creamy, very delicious. They had some special ones out during the holidays that, again, for some reason, Massachusetts was not getting, or at least where I'm living was not getting. So I'm hoping next season, which is sadly fast approaching, that they will be available here. But definitely check out Yasso Greek yogurt bars if you like a little ice cream fix. Very good. Next for desserts, one that I stocked up on at the beginning of my weight loss journey was Jello sugar-free pudding packs, the snack packs. They come in a little container. It was only 2 bites, I think regardless of flavor. I didn't try all of the flavors. I think there was a dulce de leche that I never found, but they did have like chocolate, they had vanilla, they had a swirl. So those are a great option for a quick little desserty treat for only 2 bites or points. Just for something quick, something you can take for lunch because they're already individually packed. And if you like Jello more than pudding, Jello also has snack packs of Jello, and those are 0 bites. So that's another option to look into as far as treats that you can grab and go or throw into a lunchbox. The last item on my list is fat-free whipped cream in the can. The one I typically get is Ready Whip. For Ready Whip, you can have up to 4 tablespoons for 0 bites, which I think is a great option. There are others out there, and he might be 0 bites for 2 tablespoons or 3. So just scan, and when you scan, just change the serving size and see what you can go up to keep it at that 0 or even 1 bite. Now another option, if you're not into the fat-free necessarily, is Cabot sweetened light whipped cream. There will be a picture here, and that is 1 bite for up to 3 tablespoons. So if you don't mind spending the extra bite and that's what you have on hand, don't feel guilty about it. It's still a great option for a whipped cream and adds a little extra something to desserts. So there are some of the snacks that have helped me along my weight loss journey that I keep on hand for when my sweet tooth is crying out for something and I'm not sure what. So I'll keep a variety of things. I'll keep some Smart Sweets around in case I want that chewy Sour Patch Kid or Swedish Fish flavor. I'll keep some of the Fiber One bars around if I want a little chocolate or chocolate and peanut butter. I will keep ice cream around, obviously, just in case I want something cold. And also the Jordan skinny syrups, which are great to add into a variety of things to just amp up the flavor a little bit. So those are some of the things that I've used on my weight loss journey, and I hope that they will help you. If you like this type of video, and this is what I'm planning on maybe including, is a weekly short videos, although this one was not as short as they're going to be. Typically, they'll just be a quick little, this is a way to make a snack, this is a way to make a side dish. This one was a little bit longer just because I was sharing a variety of the snacks that have helped me along the journey. So if you do like this type of thing and want to see some more, give this video a like. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and you'll get to see other snacks, other meals, other things that I've posted. And hit the notification bell so that you are notified when I do share something like this. And comment down below, have you tried any of these? What kind of snacks do you like that maybe I didn't mention? This is a community here, so let's share our thoughts and our items that have helped us along this weight loss journey. And until next time, bye.